everyone, and welcome back to season 2 of the Podium podcast. My name is Anthony Correa, and I am joined by my great friend Theo Doobie.
Hello, everyone.
Unfortunately, Daniel Kovacic could not be here with us today, but happy birthday to him. Theo, how are you
Happy
feeling
birthday,
today?
Daniel Kovacic.
How are you feeling today, Theo?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling, I slept very good last night, but I slept too much. I didn't wake up when my alarm sounded, so I woke up at like 8. Almost missed class.
Oh, well, that's never good. But how are you feeling that we're finally back on air, Theo?
I'm very happy.
Very happy?
Very
Me
happy,
too.
very
I'm
glad.
very excited. It's been a bit of an interesting season so far. Not interesting. But there has been a lot going on. Let's get all of our viewers refreshed, shall we, Theo?
Okay.
So far, Oscar Piastri for McLaren is leading the Drivers' Championship with 324 points. Behind him is his teammate Lando Norris with 230 points. 293 points. And behind Lando Norris, you want to tell them who's starting the championship?
No, I'm fine.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm good. No, I'm good.
Max Verstappen, for the first time since 2022, is not first in championship.
Where are you seeing that?
What do you mean, where am I seeing that?
Can we get a fact check on that?
Yeah, we can.
Can we get a fact check, please?
Yeah, we can. But first,
Some fact
Max
check.
Verstappen is third in the championship right now, 230 points. In the Constructors' Championship, and Theo, stop messing with the doc, please.
I'm not messing with anything, actually.
Always Theo up to something.
I'm not messing with anything.
On the Constructors' Championship side, Theo gets out here.
What just happened?
On the Constructors' Championship side, we have McLaren leading the Constructors' Championship with 617 points. They have the chance to seal the Constructors' Championship this race if they outscore every team by at least 9 points this weekend. Ferrari is behind McLaren with 280 points, Mercedes behind Ferrari with 260 points, and Red Bull stuck in fourth with 239 points. Theo, how you feeling about that with Red Bull in fourth?
It's not great. I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I think it's fake news.
Fake news, huh?
Yeah, fake news.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, can't handle losing anymore.
Yeah, maybe the FIA can't handle winning. They're too salty.
Sure.
They're just too salty.
Sure. Whatever you say, Theo.
I think you're just mad because Ferrari sucks.
We're second in the Constructors' Championship.
That doesn't mean anything.
How does that not mean anything?
Because I said so.
Well, obviously, you're wrong. We have 280 points. Red Bull has what?
Cap.
Red Bull has how many points?
I don't know.
239.
I don't think that's true.
Anyway.
Fact check on that.
Moving on. Theo,
I'm gonna have to fact check that.
You want to read the next part, Theo?
Okay. So let's see. Piastri has won 7 out of the 16 races this season. Norris has won 5. We can skip that line. And Russell has 1 win.
Since you want to skip that, I'll read it out.
No, you don't have to do that. No, you don't. No.
Verstappen has won 3 races.
I think you misread that. I think you missed the number.
No.
That says 33.
That's his driver number.
That says 30.
No,
No, that says 33.
There are only 24 races in a season, Theo.
Oh, I think it just went up live. It's 93 now.
No. Unfortunately not, Theo. Unfortunately for you.
Okay, I'm gonna ignore my delusional colleague. And Russell has 1 win. Ferrari is currently the only top 4 team this season without a race win.
And we're still doing better than Red Bull.
Oh, yikes.
We're still
That's
doing better than Red
unfortunate. Lewis Hamilton has not been having a great time with Ferrari, especially with their new car this season. How do you feel about that one?
Obviously, we're still doing better than Red Bull.
He kind of sounds,
280 points up.
Lewis Hamilton kind of sounds washed.
No.
Kind of sounds washed.
He's got it. Lewis Hamilton.
No, I think
champion for 2026.
Whoa, wow, okay.
What do you mean, wow, okay?
That's just not going to happen.
It will happen.
Okay, anyways, Hamilton did win the Chinese Grand Prix sprint race, but has not been as successful since then.
Lewis Hamilton, I don't think he's washed yet. I'll give it I'll give it one more season. I'll give it his final season in Ferrari.
I give it
And
a week.
no faith.
I give it a week.
No faith.
No, I really don't.
Why not? Care to tell the fans why? You have no faith?
Because he's old and he's washed. He had his time, and that time's over.
I think Verstappen's washed too now.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
no.
Yep.
Lewis Hamilton.
What are you searching up now?
I'm just looking. He's 40 years old. 40 years old. Take that into consideration.
And he's still the greatest driver in Formula One history.
Yeah, maybe.
105 wins. 100 plus podiums. I mean, can't get any greater than that. What do you mean? What's this for?
I don't know where you're
He's
getting this
statistically
information.
the greatest driver of all time, Theo. Let's check on Lewis Hamilton's stats right now.
Maybe he's
No. Since you want to be like this, let's check on his stats real quick.
40 years old.
105.
How
wins,
old is Max Verstappen? 27.
But still,
40.
Lewis Hamilton in his career in Formula
40.
1, 105 wins, 202 podiums,
He's
104 poles,
he's
and
5'9".
7 championship wins.
Why is he so
First-
short?
First in every stat. Theo.
Verstappen is taller.
All right, and
Dude, your goat is 5'9".
okay,
Your goat is 5'9".
he's still my goat.
That's insane.
He's still my goat. He is the short king. I mean, I'm not wrong.
Yeah, sure, bro.
What do you mean? Yeah, sure.
Over.
You have no faith in Lewis Hamilton whatsoever.
You know how tall Verstappen is? 5'11".
All right. Well, but I mean, we have also had some unexpected situations in Formula One, like the firing of Christian Horner from Red Bull. After the British Grand Prix, Christian Horner was fired from Red Bull Racing as their team principal, and since then, Red Bull has hired Lauren Mekies from Visa Cash App RB as their new team principal. How do you feel about that, Thea?
I don't like it.
You wanted Christian Horner to stay around?
I don't think they should have fired him.
I was given maybe after this season that they were gonna fire him, but after that, I don't think he was gonna be on the team. And also some big new signings for the 2026 year. Valtteri Bottas and Sergio Perez will be making their return to the grid with Cadillac. Theo, what are your opinions on that?
Cadillac in Formula One. I think they should stick to Escalades.
Sorry for my.
I think their Le Mans car sounds really cool though.
I have to agree with
really?
you on that. But I'm sorry for my colleague over here. He's
They should stick to Escalades. Am I wrong?
But how are you feeling that Checo is back in the sport now? Of Formula One after he's fired by Red Bull in 2024.
I think it's funny.
You think it's funny?
I think he should have stayed retired. Listen to this. Does that sound really cool?
That does sound really cool. That was the sound of the Cadillac Le Mans car. Also, throughout the season, Nico Hülkenberg, who has been racing in the sport for 15 years now, finally achieved his first podium at the British Grand Prix, placing himself ahead of Lewis Hamilton in the rain. Not very good.
Two uncles.
You know who's the real unk?
Who?
Fernando Alonso. He's 43 years old. 43, 44.
Why is he not retired, dude?
He just loves racing too much, I guess, you know?
Dude, the guy probably has back problems.
I mean, he was complaining about his back in the last few races, so
Wouldn't be surprised.
my colleague is not very optimistic here. But
I'm just realistic.
Fernando Alonso has also hinted at the choice of retirement after the 2026 season. After his contract is over, then.
He needs to call it quits.
You think he needs to call it quits?
Yeah. Wrap it up.
You sure?
Yep. Unk, it's over. It's over, Unk.
Unk, it's over. And in other news, so Theo, who do you think is gonna win the championship? And don't say Max Verstappen; he's not gonna win.
Why? You can't tell me who I can't say, and you can't tell me who I can and can't say.
That's
If
like
that's
like
my
me. That's
that's
like
my
me.
genuine pick. Like, what's the problem with that?
That's like me saying Lewis Hamilton is gonna win this season. He's not.
Okay, well, you know that's a lie.
What do you mean? I know that's a lie.
You know he's washed.
He's not washed, Theo. How many times do I have to tell you he's not washed?
Verstappen's only in third, dude.
All right.
Only in third. He can easily win.
Only in third, 70 points behind Oscar Piastri.
70 points is nothing, dude.
Yeah,
I eat 70 points for breakfast.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
With 9 races left in the season, 70 points is everything. Everything.
Yeah, he needs like 60, maybe 70 points to come back.
Oh, really? Yep. I don't think he's gonna get those points.
No, I think he is. And then I think you're gonna cry because I was right.
No.
I think you will.
Verstappen's just another Sebastian Vettel.
Oh, wow.
4 and done.
Wow.
I'm surprised he's gonna stay with Red Bull, honestly. You know. But in my opinion, I think Oscar Piastri's gonna win this season so far.
Okay, Brochacho.
What do you mean, okay, Brochacho? Explain on that. Expound, would you?
No, I think I've made it lucid enough.
You sure you don't want to delineate?
No, it's made it pretty pellucid.
Is that so?
Yeah.
A little bit of vocab from our English teacher, huh?
I don't know what you're talking about. That's just a word I know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So if I go in your bag, I won't find a binder that has a daily word list with vocab that says pellucid.
Yeah, but you're not gonna look through my bag though. It's my property.
This guy. But Theo.
Yeah. It's my name.
We're in the middle stages of the season right now. Well, what do you think? What are some unexpected things that you think might happen throughout this season?
Well, one expected thing is that Max Verstappen's gonna win it, L. Unexpected thing? I don't know, I guess. I see Lewis Hamilton retiring soon.
His contract isn't up until next year.
Yeah, well, I'm sure that can be negotiated.
No, it really can't be.
I think it can.
I don't think it can be. He recently said in an interview that he loves his job and that he loves what he does. So I don't think that's retirement.
I'm gonna predict that in the next Grand Prix, Kimi Antonelli is going to break his wrist. Mark my words.
I'm going to predict that.
It's gonna be like that one person that said like Queen Elizabeth was gonna die.
Theo, I don't think that's I don't think we talk about that on here.
Oh, my bad.
This guy. I think.
No, I hope he doesn't, but it's just like one of those like odd like predictions I have.
But for one of my unexpected predictions, I think a Williams might get a podium this season.
Yeah.
They've been doing pretty good so far, Theo. They have what, like 80 something points this season. That's like 86. That's more than they've had in the past 5 seasons combined.
Yeah, bro, and I'm related to Pierre Gasly.
I mean, you're both French. It could be a possibility.
I knew you were gonna say that. That's
I'm just saying it could be a
That's
possibility.
oh my god.
I'm just saying it could be a
All right,
possibility
dude.
to a French. I mean, you never know. Like Esteban Ocon and.
What do you mean you never know?
You never
Yeah,
know.
you do know. You know I'm not related to. You know I'm not related to Pierre Gasly.
You never know though. You could take like one of those DNA tests.
You're
you
just
know?
saying that because I'm French, dude.
No, I'm not. You wanna give our audience a little French lesson right now?
Not really, no.
Come on.
Not really, no.
You gotta keep them entertained with the last few minutes right now.
I don't know what to say.
Say anything.
I don't have anything to say.
Say anything. State your full name.
Why would I state my full name?
It's already on display on the broadcast.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true. Bonjour, je m'appelle Théodore Dubé-Bocardo. Je suis des États-Unis, mais aussi de la France, spécifiquement Paris. Et là, mon collègue, il connaît rien de Formule 1, donc j'essaye de lui faire apprendre. Donc, tu sais, c'est un peu dur. Yeah. That's about it.
That's some talent from the man Theo Doobie right
Thank
there.
you. Thank you. I know it's hard to keep up with me, but
yeah, hard to keep up with the lifestyle of Theo Doobie. And
yeah, it's difficult.
Some of you may notice. Some of the fans may notice. Yes, I did dye my hair. If you were asking.
I don't think I didn't see anyone asking.
Maybe because the chat's turned off, Theo.
Even then, I don't think.
I think people. I
don't think that was a question.
I think people might be asking themselves, like, when did Anthony dye his hair?
Don't think anyone asked that, but
I'm pretty sure people asked that, but
don't remember seeing that. Okay.
Theo, what do you think about our new rookies this season so far? Like Bortoletto, Antonelli, Hadjar, Behrman, Lawson.
I like Behrman. I like Behrman.
I like Behrman too. You know who else I like?
Who?
I like Hadjar and Bortoletto.
Hadjar, I like Hadjar because he's French.
I thought so. I thought you would.
Like because he's French. He's not gonna win anything, but he's French.
He might win in the future. There have been rumors that Isaac Hadjar has signed a contract with Red Bull for next season.
Oh great! Oh great! Red Bull's so back. Oh my god.
Hey, in my opinion, I'll say that's better than Yuki Tsunoda and Liam Lawson.
Yuki is such a problem.
Anything's better than Yuki Tsunoda right now. At first, I had faith in Yuki Tsunoda when they swapped.
Is
him.
He Japanese? He's Japanese, right?
Yes, he's Japanese. Yeah. I had faith in Yuki
just
Tsunoda
a
at
small
first
Japanese boy.
when Red Bull swapped him and Liam Lawson. Now I don't. It's a bit of a problem now. To be honest, I'm not even sure if he's going to be with the Red Bull program next season. What do you think, Thea?
I think Yuki should give up. I think that's about it. Yuki doesn't really help. Yuki kind of just sits there and is Yuki.
I mean, he's not wrong. Last race, he did place in P13. That's very loud, and I think that is all the time that we have for today, everybody.
I think that's gonna be it.
I have been Anthony Correa. He has been Theo Doobie.
I have been Theo Doobie. Have passed. Now I'm not. I don't know what I am now. But I was Theo Doobie at one point.
At one point he was Theo Doobie, and at one point I was Anthony Correa. But thank you everybody for tuning in. We'll be back probably next week. Thank you everybody, and goodbye, Theo. No, please stop following me. Please stop following me. Lamar Jackson.
This is just an automatic camera.
Lamar Jackson.
I messed it up.
Lamar Jackson.